Every day as a counselor, I work with men struggling with their mental health. But what's most important to know is that the guys who reach out to me, they know that they need help. But this isn't the norm for most men. So many men are struggling and know that something isn't quite right. But they don't know who they can talk to, or worse yet, they don't think they should be talking about their challenges. Why is this? Well, it's because the stigma around men's mental health is very real. And the stigma that us men face when it comes to seeking support for our mental health has created a silent crisis. And I don't say this because I do this work every single day as a men's mental health counselor. I say this because I know. I say this because I've lived it. But what I wouldn't talk about with anybody were the dark thoughts that plagued me. It's like I was trapped inside my own mind and terrified to let anybody into that part of me. My thoughts that something is so wrong with me, I can't tell a single person, otherwise they're going to judge me, fear for me, or be concerned all of the time. And you see, this is the case for so many men who come through my doors. They've been struggling with their mental health for years in silence, but only now they're reaching out to get the help and the support that they need because they're at absolute rock bottom and they don't see a way out. The stigma around men's mental health has created a silent crisis, a crisis that is quite literally killing us.
In Canada, men account for 75% of all deaths by suicide. Some men die by suicide because of an overwhelming mental illness. And sometimes there are other factors too. For example, it's the man suffering chronic pain or brain-based issues from post-concussion syndrome or CTE. He's a man who feels isolated, marginalized, and hopeless that he could ever really succeed or belong. They're the men living in a world that often makes them feel bad or wrong for who they love, or even for who they really are. They're men who've had a loss they feel they simply can't endure, or a deep inner loneliness they don't know how to heal. He's a man who's gone through a past trauma that he worries might just be unspeakable. And he's starting to wonder if his drug and alcohol usage is getting a little out of control. They're men overwhelmed by the demands of everyday modern life, feeling this pressure to compare and perform and succeed, believing men have to be strong and quickly solve their own problems, and that successful men have their shit together and know what they want. Because to him, any kind of struggle can feel like a failure. So they become men who don't know how to talk about it, men who don't know where to turn, telling themselves and everyone else they're fine, it's all good, becoming really skilled at hiding their pain. Because our culture tells men to tough it out and hang on and buck up and don't look weak. You're the caretaker and the problem solver and that reliable guy who's doing just fine in life. Until it's too much. And then he has a choice to make.